Looking for Schneider. Hands and knees. Nearly a fresh air kick. Ripped out of his arms that time by Whelan. Across to Godfrey. It was a thumping kick. Penetrating kick. He was looking for... On the forward line was Holland. Here's a chance. Quick snap by Neitz. Bangs it through.
Well, they certainly needed that goal. That's only their 5th foray inside 50, the Demons. The Swans are just getting multiple numbers back, most notably Jason Ball. So Jeff White's really got to either put himself in a position where he can receive the ball and go over the head of Jason Ball, or push forward and make himself a marking option once the ball's going inside 50. But David Neitz, you see it time and time again, the captain steps up to the plate, gets his sides. First goal for the night.
Goal number 19 for 2004 for the skipper.
He has been an absolute star in the second quarter. And Uze spears along the line and finds Brown. Runs hard from half back. Neitz is going to be the target. He's going to force his way to the front. And the skipper's got it. Big and strong, playing in front. And this is the sort of spirit that Melbourne has shown since the first game, when they had that shocking game against Hawthorn. Since then, they have been so competitive.
Just been impressed with the way they've gone about getting themselves back into the game, KB, and they've now got the Swans at a situation where they're standing back and they're watching their direct opponent get themselves into the game.
Well, they were 23 points down at quarter time. We've got just over 12 minutes left in the second quarter. And if Neitz kicks this, Melbourne are in front by a point. David Neitz, point blank range, hammers it home.
Well, that's his second for the evening, David Neitz. But I've got to give a rap, or I'd like to give a rap to Nathan Brown. He's a player that just goes about his business in a very professional manner. Gets under the guard. He's averaging 18 possessions a game, and he's one of these players that steps up to the plate, gets under the guard of oppositions, and just gives forwards like David Neitz opportunities.
Neitz has 2. He joins Green and Thompson. McDonald, quick hands to Brown, advantage paid, running was Wheatley, should give it to Godfrey, does. Godfrey tries to get onto his left, no, short pass, great kick. Well, he is a dominant left footer. That is a superb pass on the non-dominant side from Simon Godfrey. His skipper has it, he'll be lining up for his 3rd, and Melbourne will be lining up for their 6th of the quarter. Sydney haven't scored. Neitz for number 3 on the reverse angle. Pretty good off the boot. Holds its line. Melbourne continue to dominate here at Telstra Stadium.
Well, they've got their problems, and most notably, it all starts in and around the centre square. Sydney are winning the tap-outs 19-17, but glaringly, Melbourne reversing the roles there. 16-8, KB. First hands on the ball, quick kicks into the forward line.
Well, this has been extraordinary this quarter. 6 goals won. Sydney haven't scored. This man now has booted 3 goals. And they are killing Sydney out of the centre square.
Just chip it over the top to Thompson. Beautiful kick. Didn't break stride. Been very impressed with Scott Thompson. He's got 2 goals already. And here's Neitz on a lead. Clear in the open, but a tough angle.
Well, you can get as many numbers as you like back, but unless you man up, and I don't blame Heath James for that, unless you man up and put pressure on the ball carrier, you're certainly not going to do your backman any favours here. Scott Thompson, as you said, Matty, he's had 11 possessions with 2 goals. It was a good spot up to David Neitz, but Heath James, I tell you what, if I was going in there at half-time, I'd be giving a big spray to the midfielders to just ask and plead for some more pressure when the ball's up the ground.
He has 3 goals already. You can see what is ahead of him. A tough angle. Pretty good off the boot. Goal umpire hasn't moved. Wonderful kick from Neitz, number 4. And haven't we seen some terrific set shots from goal? We've seen Crouch and Green on this side, David Neitz on the other. Talk about making the most of your opportunities.
There's Adam Goods on the bench. 22 goals for the season to David Neitz, Uze, with that kick down towards Thompson, and Thompson has been an absolute star.
That's 100 goal pace. 4.5 a game. It's 100 goal pace for David Neitz. 65 last year. He's a Coleman medalist.
He kicks 100. They're going all right come the end of the year, Matty.
They're playing in the finals, and if he's kicking 100 goals.
10 goals for 64. Plays 9-1-55. The Demons. Back to Goods. Another shocking kick by Adam Goods. Can you believe it? 2 by the Brownlow medalist. Bruce finds the run of Reed. Back to Whelan. Melbourne now on the charge. Great kick. Finds Uze. And Armstrong is clear. Didn't pick him up. Neitz is going to be the target. Takes the front position. Bounce back over his head. Neitz can kick a goal. Melbourne in front. Explain to me about Adam Goods. Is it the ground?
Oh, look,
Is it shifting?
I don't think Adam Goods can play. Can use.
Can we cut off there?
No, let me retract that last statement. There is no problems with Adam Goods being able to play this game. Just a costly mistake. You end up. Jude Bolton was all alone in the goal square there. The ball gets transferred down to the Melbourne forward line. David Neitz kicks his 5th. 7 kicks for 5 goals. Great return.
Neitz has got 5. That's the second he's got off the ground too. He got one earlier on in the first quarter.
Of someone that's prepared to take the opposition on when you're getting held up like that.
Well, there's Thompson. Backed himself in. Quickly off with the ball. Now Melbourne has some space. Johnston doesn't like to waste it. Doesn't. Neitz will be lining up for number 6.
He's been good, Travis Johnston.
Yep.
James McDonald went off and
Good
somehow
hard.
he's just stepped into the breach.
Sorry, Kevin. Good hard running though, wasn't it? Because he was back here. He just kept going.
Well, he's a good player. I suppose Melbourne just want the consistency out of him.
Well, David Neitz is lining up for goal number 6. 5-1 so far the evening. To give the Demons a 7-point lead. It's close. It's there. 6 goals, 1 to the skipper. Exactly the score last week against Port Adelaide, and he continues to lead from the front, and they're out to a 7-point lead.
Don't know how many times we say it, when he's kicking a bag of goals, this Demons side is certainly playing good footy. And another great example tonight. I was a bit concerned there, Scott Thompson just played on, but the fact of playing on there into some heavy traffic released Travis Johnson. Good lead, had Stephen Armstrong short, but go to the skipper when he's on fire.